Why did Netflix choose Microsoft as its ad partner? Wait, Netflix is gonna have ads? On Netflix's 2022 Q2 earnings call, the company announced it lost 970,000 subscribers. This was Netflix's second straight quarter of subscription losses, after it lost 200,000 in Q1 of the same year. To make up for this lost market share, Netflix needed a plan. And that plan became the launch of an ad-supported version. A few months later, Netflix had a partner to run these ads. Microsoft? In this video, we're going to explain how Netflix decided it needed to display ads, how it chose Microsoft for a partner, how you can use similar brainstorm tactics to solve your most difficult problems, and how a template we created provides all the tools you need to get started. If you want to go straight to the tools, skip to chapter 4 now. All right, let's get into it. Let's jump back to April 2022. Not only did Netflix miss analyst expectations for subscriber growth by 2.5 million, it lost subscribers for the first quarter ever, and announced it would lose more. Netflix's stock lost a third of its value the following day, leaving its share price down $500 from its previous peak. So why did Netflix decide ads would fix this? I mean, after all, ads are a little...
Are you tired of sneezing interrupting your YouTube videos? Ask your doctor about hydroxyethylmethylethamine. Side effects include drowsiness, nausea, random and excruciating pain, intense and unexplained bleeding, and actual death.
Here, we visualize the core problem. Netflix has lost market share. Branching from this problem, Netflix named two main issues behind its lost subscribers: widespread account sharing and increased competition. On password sharing, Netflix says 100 million households use its service without paying. With an ad-supported tier, it could win over some of its more frugal viewers and convert them to monetizable customers. That, and it will trial a system to make users pay for additional households. Then, there's increased competition from rival streamers. There are now over 817,000 shows on US streaming services alone. The monumental rise of Disney Plus in particular is giving Netflix a run for its money. While Disney grew from 0 to 138 million subscribers, Netflix only nabbed 58 million. This brings us to content spending. The top 9 video streaming services are estimated to spend around $140 billion on content this year. With customer acquisition costs rising in a saturated market, this is no longer sustainable without additional monetization strategies. All of these networks need to compete for global subscribers, and most of that growth will likely come from emerging markets where price points are lower. For example, earlier this year, Disney Plus announced it would launch its own cheaper ad-supported version for another entry point to capture global subscribers. And HBO Max, Peacock, and Paramount Plus all have ad-supported tiers already. This all brings us back to its subscription losses. Netflix lost 1.3 million subscribers in the US and Canada alone during Q2. Among so many offerings from its competitors, Netflix blamed these losses on recent price hikes in those markets. But since it has to spend $18 billion on content this year, it can't just lower prices without other revenue to compensate. Hence, ads.
This video is brought to you by hydroxymethylethyl ethanol. Ask your doctor today.
Sheesh, I gotta get on that. Anyway, an ad-based tier answered all 4 of these problems. Analysts estimate that commercials could bring Netflix an additional $4 billion in revenue by 2030. Netflix confirmed it will aim for an early 2023 launch of its ad-supported tier with its partner Microsoft. So how did Netflix choose Microsoft? Microsoft manages the 4th biggest ad platform on the market, with nearly $15 billion in annual revenue across its LinkedIn job postings and Bing searches. But crucially, Microsoft acquired a consumer ad platform, Xandr, from AT&T just last year. This new deal would give marketers access not only to Xandr's connected TV business, but the Xbox platform and now Netflix's user base. This is the largest potential offering for marketers ever. Also, Microsoft just so happens to be the only ad tech giant without a streaming library, which didn't hurt. Netflix's operating officer, Greg Peters, also said choosing Microsoft offered flexibility to innovate over time on both the technology and sales side, but more importantly, offered strong privacy protections for our members. Netflix's subscribers are its moat, so it wants to protect them from invasive ads or more will unsubscribe. There is also massive synergy in this deal based on Netflix's other vertical for growth, gaming. The video game industry will grow to $268 billion by 2025, which is 2x the market size of video streaming. Netflix already hosts playable games through its mobile app, and the mobile games market is bigger than console and PC gaming combined. Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella previously said he wants to create his own Netflix for gaming, and the company's Xbox subscription service already has 25 million subscribers. Not only could this deal lead to a seamless connected ad platform across Xbox and Netflix, it could lead to deeper content partnerships, as Netflix could create TV shows and movies from Microsoft's library of game titles. And who's to say this couldn't all lead to a merger between the two later down the line? Stop. Okay, we're getting way ahead of ourselves. But any way you slice it...
Louis, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
So, the tool we use to visualize all of Netflix's problem solving is called a mind map. These maps help you visually organize information into a hierarchy that categorizes ideas by relationship. Since solutions are rarely surface level, deeper exploration of the problem is needed. After each idea is generated, the map flows downward, forcing you to question the origin of each subsequent idea. This traditional mind map visualization starts with a single problem, question, or topic in the middle. Ideas branch out in every direction, which then branch into sub-ideas, and then sub-sub-ideas. This map uses a Scamper framework to problem solve when you don't know where to start with suggested actions. You can either substitute, combine, adopt, modify, put to other, which is reorganize, eliminate, or reverse. A tree map organizes ideas from top to bottom and branches out into 3 stages: decision-making, doing, and assessment, and is best for project plans. If you want to learn how the project planners at the Hoover Dam finished the project years ahead of schedule, go check out our project plan video right now. A double bubble map assesses where 2 topics share similar solutions. Like a Venn diagram, it's useful to find synergy between seemingly unrelated ideas, like the Netflix and Microsoft partnership. It's also a prioritization tool. If you need to solve 2 problems, choose the solutions that overlap. Brainwriting is an alternative mind map tool, where 6 people each contribute 3 ideas to solve a problem for 5 minutes. Each virtual sticky note is color-coded to the team member who contributed the idea. Team members round robin and start each round with another's ideas from the previous round. Through multiple rounds of iteration, you build a continuous chain of inspiration. All of the slides we just showed you, as well as 50 other visualizations, are included in our fully customizable mind map presentation template, which you can download right now to save time and hours of work. Each can be customized and reorganized to follow wherever the analysis leads. For more, go watch the video on innovative solutions for the best tools and insights available on how to solve problems with innovation to avoid being disrupted.